super lightweight, bantamweight, super bantamweight,
middleweight,
extra skinny.
DonKing is 92 years old now. Still here, still loud, still the greatest promoter who ever lived. The wild hair, the American flag suits. Only in America. That's me, DonKing, the man who made boxing billions, promoted Ali, Tyson, Holyfield, Foreman, Holmes, the biggest fights, Rumble in the Jungle, Thrilla in Manila, Tyson era, billions. And people hate me, say I stole from fighters, say I'm a crook. And maybe they're right. Maybe. But I made them legends. Without DonKing, who remembers half these guys? I made them rich. I made them famous. I made them immortal. And they made me. From Cleveland numbers runner to global kingmaker. Only in America. And now, at 92, I'm telling you, my favorite 6 boxers. Not the best, not the richest. My favorites. The ones who meant something to me. This is DonKing's truth. Number 6, Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield is my number 6, the real deal, 4-time heavyweight champion. And Evander was special to me. Because Evander was a warrior, real warrior, cruiserweight champion. Moved up to heavyweight, beat Buster Douglas, beat Riddick Bowe, lost to Bowe, beat Bowe again, beat Mike Tyson, lost to Lennox Lewis, beat Lennox, lost again. And Evander kept fighting. And I promoted Evander for years. Big fights, big money. And Evander trusted me. And we made history. The Tyson fights, 1996, 1997. The first fight, Evander beat Tyson, shocked the world. And the rematch, the ear bite. Tyson bit Evander's ear, chaos. And that fight made hundreds of millions. And Evander got his share. I got mine. Everyone wins. That's the DonKing way. And Evander fought until he was 48 years old. And I respected that. Because Evander was a professional, a warrior. And Evander never complained, never sued me, never turned on me, just fought, made money. That's Evander Holyfield, my number 6, the warrior who trusted DonKing. Number 5, George Foreman. George Foreman is my number 5. Big George, the comeback king. And George was beautiful to me. Really beautiful. Not the young George, the old George. The George who came back at 38 years old, 1987. And everyone laughed. Everyone. Said George is too old, too fat, too slow, too done. And I believed in George. Really believed. Because George had something special. Charisma, likability, and power. That power never left. And I promoted George. Built George back up, fight by fight. And 1994. George was 45 years old. Fought Michael Moorer for the heavyweight title. And George knocked him out. 10th round. One punch. And George became the oldest heavyweight champion ever. And I was there, making it happen. And George made millions. I made millions. And George went on to sell those grills. Made more money than boxing ever paid him. And George never forgot DonKing. Never. That's George Foreman. My number 5, the comeback that proved DonKing can sell anything. Number 4, Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes is my number 4, the Easton assassin. And Larry was my guy. Really my guy. 4 years, 20 title defenses, more than anyone except Joe Louis. And I promoted Larry from the beginning. Really from the beginning. Larry was Ali's sparring partner, nobody. And I saw something in Larry. Saw the jab, saw the intelligence, saw the champion. And I made Larry champion. 1978, beat Ken Norton, split decision, close fight. But Larry won. And I promoted Larry for 7 years. 7. Every defense, every fight. Big money, real money. And Larry made me rich. I made Larry rich. That's how it works. But Larry and I had problems. Really problems. Money problems. Larry said I stole from him. Said I cheated him. And maybe I did. Maybe. Business is business. But I loved Larry, really loved him, respected Larry, and Larry was loyal for years, until he wasn't. We fought in court, fought in public, fought everywhere, and that hurt, really hurt, because Larry was special to me. And after everything, after all the fights and lawsuits and anger, I still respect Larry, still love Larry, because Larry was a champion, real champion, professional, consistent, great. And Larry never got his due, never got the respect he deserved, because Larry wasn't flashy, wasn't exciting, just great. And I tried to sell Larry, tried to make Larry a star. But the world wanted Ali, wanted Tyson, wanted flash, not substance. And Larry was substance. That's Larry Holmes, my number 4, the champion who deserved better, from boxing, from me, from everyone. Number 3, Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran is my number 3. Hands of Stone, Manos de Piedra, the Panamanian legend. And Roberto was special, really special, because Roberto was a killer, real killer. Lightweight champion, welterweight champion, middleweight champion, 4 weight classes, 103 wins, 70 knockouts. And Roberto had something nobody else had. Rage. Real rage. Roberto fought like he hated you. Really hated you. And I promoted Roberto's biggest fights. The Leonard fights. 1980. Roberto beat Sugar Ray. Leonard. Shocked the world. And I was there. Selling it. Making it happen. And the rematch. November 1980. No mas. Roberto quit. Said no mas. And the world turned on Roberto. Called Roberto a coward. Called Roberto a quitter. And I defended Roberto. Really defended him. Because I knew Roberto. Roberto wasn't a quitter. Roberto was hurt. Stomach cramps. Dehydrated. Couldn't continue. But the world didn't care. And Roberto's career took years to recover. But Roberto came back. Really came back. Middleweight champion 1989, beat Iran Barkley, and I was there, promoting Roberto, supporting Roberto. Because that's what I do. I stand by my fighters. And Roberto fought until he was 50 years old. 50. And I respected that. Really respected it. Because Roberto was a warrior, a legend, a killer. That's Roberto Duran, my number 3. Hands of Stone, the fighter who never quit, despite what they said. Number 2, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is my number 2, Iron Mike, the baddest man on the planet. And Mike made me billions, more money than anyone, more than Ali. And I loved Mike, because Mike was special, young, hungry, devastating, 20 years old, heavyweight champion, youngest ever. And I promoted Mike. The biggest fights, Mike versus Spinks, 91 seconds, $91 million. Every fight sold out. Every fight made millions. And Mike trusted me. At first, and we made history together. But then, it fell apart. Mike went to prison, 1992, came back 1995. And Mike sued me, said I stole hundreds of millions, said I cheated him. And Mike hated me, really hated me. And that hurt. Because I made Mike. Without DonKing, Mike is just another puncher. But with DonKing, Mike became an icon, global superstar, legend. And Mike forgot that. And we fought in court. And Mike won some. I won some. But we both lost. Because the partnership was magic. And it ended in hatred. And I regret that. Not the money. The ending. Because Mike was special to me. Like a son. And sons grow up, turn on you, break your heart. That's Mike Tyson, my number 2. The son who made me billions and broke my heart. Number 1, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is my number 1, the greatest. And Ali made DonKing. I was nobody. Cleveland hustler. Convicted of manslaughter. Served 4 years. And Ali gave me my chance. 1974. Rumble in the Jungle, Ali versus Foreman, and I promoted it. And that changed everything. Ali won, and DonKing became somebody, and Ali trusted me. Thrilla in Manila, 1975. Ali versus Frazier, and I promoted it. And Ali made me legitimate, made me respected. And Ali never turned on me, never sued me. Ali just accepted me. And I loved Ali. Not for money, for what Ali represented. Courage, conviction, greatness. Ali changed the world, refused the draft, came back, won again. Ali was a movement, and I got to be part of history. And when Ali got sick, I visited Ali, and Ali would smile. Ali forgave me for everything. Ali understood. We used each other. We made each other. That's Muhammad Ali, my number one. The man who made DonKing possible. These 6 fighters. Evander taught me loyalty matters. George taught me comebacks sell. Larry taught me substance doesn't always win. Roberto taught me stand by your fighters. Mike taught me money destroys relationships. And Ali taught me everything. How to promote, how to dream, how to make magic. I'm 92 years old now, made billions, lost millions, sued by everyone, hated by many. But I made legends, and they made me. That's the deal. That's boxing. That's America. Only in America can a Cleveland numbers runner become the greatest promoter ever. Only in America. That's DonKing. Still here, still loud. Only in America.